7 a.m. I'm awake. I don't do mornings, but Gary's got me out of bed this fine Valentine's Day to go and train, so happy Valentine's Day. My trainer Gary stood me up this morning. He had other arrangements. He's just left me here, so all disappointed. No, he had to do something else, so we're going to train again tomorrow. But I'm going to get some training today. I'm going to get a 6 mile hill run in, and first of all I've got to warm up. I'm just going to have a blood glucose test before I go running today, and you know, for me it's important to be between 7 and 14 is the best level of concentration as a diabetic. It's also a stable level to run on, and you know, it's best to be in control around that way. But I've got a feeling I'm going to be a bit higher this morning. I don't feel it that bad personally, but I lowered my insulin, and I expected to go out earlier in the day to do some training. So I lowered my intake of Nova Rapid, by fast acting insulin, with my cereal to allow me to be a little bit higher, but not too bad. So I'm a good level to train at. The problem is I haven't trained yet. Gary left me, but so I'm a bit broken hearted already. But I'm 18.6 this morning, so it explains what I'm trying to explain here. I had a cereal, I'm going to get it out for you, called Special Flakes. Now, I take it from Special Flakes that they're kind of copying the Special K's, not the band, who you should check out, but the cereal. It's like probably mum's cheap little version. But I think with diabetes, it's important to check what you've got in stock here. And you know, I'm just going to have a look through the nutrition and the energy, what the hell they put inside this. Because you wouldn't think, you know, something like Special Flakes, just like small flakes with, you know, a bit of health maybe with some fruit, would be that bad to consume. You know, usually when I train I do have something with carbohydrates in, usually something a bit more than that, slow releasing, like Weetabix or some toast and stuff like that, to give you like slow releasing energy through the day. This is probably more sharper with the fruit. But, you know, it shouldn't be that bad, really. Should not be 18.6, as I just read. And so I'm just reading the carbohydrates in these Special Flakes. For 100 grams in this box, every 100 grams, 78.3 grams of carbohydrates, of which 13.3 grams of those are sugars. Now, that's a lot, really. That's well, when you consider a can of Coke. I had a small can of Coke in Greenwich the other day when I was running, because I ran out of energy. Well, I ran out of supplies as well, and that's all I could afford, so I took that on. And Coke, diabetics don't really drink Coca-Cola. That was like a small can of that, which you'd think was really, really sugary because it's Coke, and it is. It was just under 12, I think it's 11.9 grams of carbohydrates, of which 11.9 grams were sugar. So these Special Flakes, they are Special Flakes indeed, because you know, that's the same as, it's more than a can of Coke, cherry Coke at that, in grams of sugar, and it's, do me maths, but that's a good 6 times at least the amount of carbohydrates in a Coke. So for 100 grams, for every 100 grams it is. So that's the reason I'm a bit high at the moment. And I think it's very important with diabetes. I mean, in general, really, just to check what the hell you're eating and putting in your body. Just about to have a blood glucose test after finishing today's run. It wasn't far, I was only going about an hour. I did go quite a fast pace. I've been keeping quite a slow pace in my training to prepare for this crawling challenge, GBR 30-30. And because obviously I'm going to need to save energy, but it was short distance, it was hills today, so the aim was just to run it really and get the endurance in and come through not stopping. I've done that, so now let's see what I'm doing. Just put my test strips in onto the meter. Now it's requesting me to give it some blood. See that? It's a little tweaking sign saying I'm a vampire, shove your blood in me. I have no idea what that means. There's my finger, there's the button. And there is the blood. I have to do this several times a day, and obviously when I'm doing exercise like I do and burning energy, it's important. The more I do it, you know, the more I know about what my levels are doing, the more control I have. Let's see, 14. Ice bath after training today on this romantic day of days, and that's the way to do it. Tub full of ice. I'll shrivel you up. God. The worst part is on your toes. Actually, no, it's when you get to your arse. God. Just got to settle into this for 10 minutes and you know, try and make my muscles recover after such endurance today. It wasn't a main bit of endurance, but I find that these ice baths, they help me to recover. I think their muscles recover, and so tomorrow I can be up again and ready to train again. And when it touches your back, it's the it's the worst bit. Earlier you saw me doing my test strips. My blood glucose started at level 18.6 and it finished at 14.1. I imagine that's starting to lower a bit as I'm speaking now. And I have to keep checking that, because after it wasn't an extreme bit of exercise today, but you know, it's still exercise, and it can gradually lower through the day, so I'll keep checks on that. And obviously when I'm running, that's when it can continue to gradually lower in my blood glucose levels, and I've got to sort that out. Well, I've got to prevent it by you know, using my smart and getting the right amount of carbohydrates under my belt. I've enjoyed this Valentine's morning with you people very much. I had my heart broken that Gary couldn't train me today. Had to pull out in the last minute of training, so he left me on my own to train by myself today. But you know, I'm not by myself. It's Valentine's Day. I'm in my bathtub. It's time to set the mood, and I've got someone here with me. Lionel, look, what have I told you? Keep it on the quiet, right? You know, I'm not looking for you now. You're in my bathtub. It's Valentine's Day, so good day, people. Take it from the top, Lionel.